The economy's falling apart, but you still want to make a lot of money in the stock market. What is the smartest and best way to do that? I'm Nicole Victoria. I went from $40,000 in debt to millionaire at 30 by learning how money works and how the wealthy actually move when it looks like everything is crumbling. And now I get it, okay? The headlines right now, they sound terrifying, but what you need to understand is that there is a difference between the economy and the stock market. The economy shows us what's happening right now or what has happened in the recent weeks or months. The stock market is forward-looking. The stock market prices in what investors believe will happen next. That is why in 2020, when it felt like everything was crumbling, the stock market started recovering months before the economy did because investors were expecting the rebound. Since World War II, there have been over 13 recessions, and in more than half of them, the stock market actually went up. And 3 years later, it's up more than 40%. Historically, the stock market starts recovering 6 months before the economy does. So if you wait until things feel safe to actually start investing, you've already missed part of the comeback. You've missed part of the run-up where you make money. And studies show us that 78% of the market's best days, where you make the most money, they happen around some of the worst. They either happen during bear markets where the market has fallen by 20% or more, or in the first 2 months of the recovery. And if you miss just 10 of the best days in the market, which historically happen around some of the worst, you would cut your returns in half. And how's this for crazy, okay? JP Morgan found that the average investor earns about 2.9% a year, even though the return of the S&P 500 is almost 10%. And the reason why is because people panic and sell instead of just staying invested. When asset prices fall, you need to understand you're not losing money. Money is just changing hands. You are buying things on the cheap, and then you get to ride the wave back up. So the next time that somebody says, okay, well, the economy looks bad, you need to understand that short-term fear creates long-term opportunity. People who make the most money, they're not waiting for safety. They are prepared for volatility. If you are ready to start building wealth no matter what is happening in the world, check out my link in bio. I have free trainings available, or you can apply to work with me as your 7-figure mentor. Let's go.